In a world bustling with diverse personalities, encounters with toxic individuals can leave us feeling drained and disheartened. Have you ever found yourself entangled in a web of negativity spun by someone toxic? Picture this. You're at work, striving to meet deadlines, when a colleague consistently undermines your efforts with snide remarks and passive-aggressive behavior. It's frustrating, isn't it? But fear not, for in the realm of human interaction, wisdom prevails. Welcome to Wisdom Woven, where we unravel the intricacies of navigating toxic relationships with the grace and insight inspired by Buddhist teachings. Why do smart people handle toxic individuals differently? What sets them apart in their approach? Imagine you're at a social gathering, and amidst the chatter, you encounter someone who exudes negativity like a dark cloud hovering over the room. How would you react? Would you allow their toxicity to seep into your being? Or would you rise above it with wisdom and compassion? These questions beckon us to explore the profound insights that guide intelligent responses to toxicity. Welcome to Wisdom Woven, your sanctuary of enlightenment in a world oftentimes shrouded in confusion and conflict. Here, we invite you to embark on a journey of self-discovery and growth as we delve into the art of handling toxic individuals with grace and wisdom. Join us as we unlock the secrets to cultivating resilience, fostering compassion, and nurturing inner peace amidst life's myriad challenges. We extend a warm invitation to our cherished viewers to engage with us on this transformative voyage. Like the threads of a tapestry, let us weave together the wisdom of ages past with the insights of modern understanding. Through introspection and dialogue, let us cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves and others, fostering empathy and compassion in our interactions. As we embark on this enlightening expedition, we encourage you to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Wisdom Woven to stay connected with our journey towards greater wisdom and compassion. Together, let us illuminate the path towards harmonious relationships and inner serenity. Welcome aboard, dear friends, as we navigate the seas of human connection with intelligence and grace. Lesson 1: Understanding Toxicity. Toxicity is like a dark cloud that can overshadow our lives, making it hard to see the light. It manifests in various forms, from negativity and criticism to manipulation and aggression. Imagine being in a room with someone who constantly drains your energy, belittles your dreams, or undermines your efforts. That's the toxic presence we're talking about. It's crucial to understand that toxicity isn't always blatant. Sometimes, it's subtle, creeping into our lives without us even realizing it. Toxic people often exhibit traits like constant negativity, gossiping, or even passive aggressiveness. They might manipulate situations to their advantage or constantly play the victim. Dealing with such individuals can be emotionally draining and detrimental to our well-being. However, recognizing toxic behavior is the first step towards protecting ourselves from its harmful effects. One key aspect of toxicity is its contagious nature. Just like a virus, negativity can spread from one person to another, affecting everyone it touches. Being around toxic individuals for prolonged periods can slowly erode our positivity and self-esteem. It's essential to be mindful of the company we keep and the influence they have on our mental and emotional state. Moreover, toxic relationships can hinder our personal growth and development. Instead of uplifting and supporting us, toxic people may hold us back, feeding on our insecurities and fears. They might discourage us from pursuing our goals or make us doubt our abilities. In such toxic environments, it becomes challenging to thrive and reach our full potential. It's important to realize that toxicity isn't just limited to interpersonal relationships. It can also manifest in our own thoughts and behaviors. Self-criticism, perfectionism, and excessive worrying are all examples of toxic patterns that can sabotage our happiness and well-being. Learning to recognize and address these internal sources of toxicity is crucial for our mental and emotional health. Ultimately, toxicity thrives in an environment of negativity and fear. When we allow ourselves to be consumed by negative thoughts and emotions, we become more susceptible to toxic influences. However, by cultivating positivity, resilience, and self-awareness, we can create a protective shield against toxic people and situations. In the next part, we'll explore the traits of smart people and how they navigate the complexities of dealing with toxicity in their lives. Stay tuned to learn valuable insights and strategies for maintaining your mental and emotional well-being in the face of negativity. Remember, you have the power to choose the kind of energy you surround yourself with. Choose wisely. Lesson 2: Traits of Smart People. Smart people possess a unique set of traits that enable them to navigate life's challenges with grace and wisdom. Firstly, they understand the importance of emotional intelligence. They recognize their own emotions and those of others, allowing them to manage relationships effectively. This self-awareness is key in dealing with toxic individuals. Secondly, smart people prioritize their mental well-being. They know when to step back from toxic situations and protect their peace of mind. This doesn't mean they avoid conflict altogether, but rather approach it with a calm and rational mindset. Thirdly, they possess strong boundaries. Smart individuals understand that they are not obligated to tolerate toxic behavior from others. They assertively communicate their boundaries and stick to them, even if it means distancing themselves from toxic individuals. Fourthly, they practice empathy. Smart people can put themselves in others' shoes and understand their perspectives. This allows them to respond to toxicity with compassion rather than anger or resentment. Fifthly, they focus on solutions rather than dwelling on problems. Instead of getting caught up in negativity, smart individuals seek constructive ways to address toxic behavior and improve the situation. Sixthly, they cultivate resilience. Smart people understand that setbacks are a part of life, and they bounce back stronger from adversity. This resilience helps them withstand the influence of toxic individuals and maintain their inner strength. Seventhly, they prioritize self-care. Smart individuals recognize the importance of taking care of their physical, mental, and emotional health. This includes engaging in activities that bring them joy and fulfillment, even in the face of toxicity. Eighthly, they practice assertiveness. Smart people confidently express their needs and opinions without being aggressive or passive. They communicate clearly and respectfully, even when dealing with difficult individuals. Ninthly, they surround themselves with positive influences. Smart individuals choose to spend time with people who uplift and inspire them, rather than those who bring them down. This supportive network helps buffer them against the impact of toxic individuals. Tenthly, they continuously seek growth and self-improvement. Smart people are open to learning from their experiences and strive to become better versions of themselves. This growth mindset enables them to adapt and thrive in challenging situations. 11thly, they maintain a sense of humor. Smart individuals can find lightness and humor even in difficult circumstances. This ability to laugh at life's absurdities helps them maintain perspective and resilience. 12thly, they practice gratitude. Smart people cultivate an attitude of gratitude, focusing on the positive aspects of their lives rather than dwelling on negativity. This mindset shift helps them maintain perspective and resilience in the face of toxicity. Lesson 3: Setting boundaries. Boundaries are like the fences around your garden. They protect your plants from unwanted intruders. In life, boundaries protect your mental and emotional well-being from toxic people. Imagine you have a beautiful garden filled with flowers. You wouldn't want someone trampling all over them, would you? Similarly, setting boundaries is about protecting your inner peace. But how do you set boundaries? It starts with knowing your limits. Reflect on what makes you uncomfortable or stressed around certain people. Once you recognize these triggers, it's easier to establish boundaries. For example, if someone constantly criticizes you, you can calmly express that it's not acceptable. It's crucial to communicate your boundaries clearly and assertively. Remember, you're not being rude. You're prioritizing your well-being. Use I statements to express how their behavior affects you. For instance, I feel upset when you raise your voice at me. Setting boundaries also means enforcing consequences. If someone continues to disrespect your boundaries, you may need to limit your interaction with them. This could be as simple as spending less time together or, in severe cases, cutting ties altogether. Maintaining boundaries requires consistency. People may test your limits, but staying firm reinforces the message that you value yourself. It's not about punishing others. It's about self-respect. However, setting boundaries doesn't mean shutting people out completely. It's about finding a balance between protecting yourself and maintaining healthy relationships. You can still show kindness and compassion while asserting your boundaries. Practice self-compassion throughout this process. Setting boundaries can feel uncomfortable, but remind yourself that it's necessary for your well-being. Treat yourself with kindness and patience as you navigate this journey. Ultimately, setting boundaries is an act of self-love. It shows that you respect yourself enough to protect your peace of mind. Don't be afraid to advocate for your needs and prioritize your mental health. In Buddhism, setting boundaries aligns with the principle of right speech. It emphasizes the importance of speaking truthfully, kindly, and at the right time. By setting boundaries respectfully, you uphold this principle while safeguarding your well-being. Remember, it's okay to prioritize yourself. You're not responsible for fixing others or enduring toxic behavior. Take control of your happiness by setting and maintaining healthy boundaries. Your well-being matters, so don't hesitate to protect it. Lesson 4: Practicing compassion. Have you ever encountered someone who seemed to thrive on negativity? Maybe they constantly criticized others or spread gossip like wildfire. These are the toxic people we often encounter in our lives. But how do smart people handle them? One key approach is through practicing compassion. Compassion is the ability to understand the suffering of others and the desire to alleviate it. It's a fundamental aspect of human connection that transcends boundaries. Smart individuals recognize that toxic behavior often stems from deep-rooted pain and insecurity. Instead of reacting with anger or disdain, they respond with empathy. Imagine encountering a coworker who constantly belittles your ideas. Instead of lashing out or avoiding them altogether, you could try understanding their perspective. Perhaps they're struggling with feelings of inadequacy or fear of failure. By acknowledging their pain, you can respond with kindness and patience. Compassion doesn't mean tolerating toxic behavior. Rather, it's about maintaining your own inner peace while understanding the struggles of others. It empowers you to set boundaries firmly yet compassionately. You can communicate your needs while remaining respectful of the other person's humanity. In Buddhism, compassion is considered a cornerstone of spiritual practice. The concept of metta, or loving kindness, teaches practitioners to extend compassion not only to loved ones but also to adversaries. This practice fosters inner peace and cultivates a sense of interconnectedness with all beings. Smart individuals integrate principles of compassion into their daily lives. They actively seek opportunities to help others and alleviate suffering whenever possible. Whether it's offering a listening ear or extending a helping hand, they understand the transformative power of compassion. Compassion is not a sign of weakness, but rather a strength of character. It enables you to navigate challenging situations with grace and integrity. By practicing compassion, you create a ripple effect of positivity that can uplift others and inspire meaningful change. Next time you encounter a toxic person, try responding with compassion. See beyond their negative behavior to the underlying pain they may be experiencing. Your kindness could be the catalyst for their transformation, and ultimately, it's an affirmation of your own wisdom and empathy. Remember, compassion is not about changing others. It's about changing yourself. As you cultivate compassion in your heart, you'll find greater peace and fulfillment in your interactions with others. So let's embrace the power of compassion and create a world where kindness reigns supreme. Lesson 5: The Wisdom of Buddhism. Buddhism, a philosophy steeped in ancient wisdom, offers profound insights into how to navigate the complexities of human relationships, including dealing with toxic individuals. At its core, Buddhism teaches the importance of cultivating inner peace and compassion, regardless of external circumstances. Central to Buddhist teachings is the concept of mindfulness, the practice of being fully present and aware in each moment. By cultivating mindfulness, individuals can develop a deeper understanding of their own thoughts, emotions, and reactions, empowering them to respond to challenging situations with clarity and wisdom. One of the key teachings of Buddhism is the idea of impermanence, or the understanding that all things are transient and subject to change. This perspective reminds us that difficult times, including interactions with toxic people, are temporary and will eventually pass. Buddhism also emphasizes the interconnectedness of all beings. According to Buddhist philosophy, our actions have ripple effects that extend far beyond ourselves, impacting others and the world around us. This understanding encourages individuals to approach interactions with compassion and empathy, recognizing the humanity in even the most challenging individuals. Another fundamental principle of Buddhism is the concept of non-attachment. By releasing attachment to outcomes and expectations, individuals can free themselves from unnecessary suffering and find greater peace in the present moment. In dealing with toxic people, Buddhist teachings advocate for setting healthy boundaries while maintaining an attitude of loving kindness. This means protecting oneself from harm while also recognizing the inherent worth and potential for growth in others. Moreover, Buddhism teaches the practice of forgiveness as a means of releasing resentment and cultivating inner peace. By letting go of past grievances, individuals can lighten their emotional burden and move forward with greater clarity and resilience. In essence, the wisdom of Buddhism offers a transformative approach to dealing with toxic people, emphasizing the importance of mindfulness, compassion, non-attachment, and forgiveness. By integrating these principles into our lives, we can navigate challenging relationships with greater grace and inner harmony, fostering personal growth and contributing to the well-being of others. Lesson 6: Letting go of attachment. Have you ever felt tied down by the expectations and opinions of others? It's like carrying a heavy load on your shoulders, isn't it? But what if I told you there's a way to lighten that load, to free yourself from the chains of attachment? Buddhism teaches us the art of letting go, of releasing our grip on the things that no longer serve us. Imagine holding onto a balloon. As long as you cling tightly, it cannot fly freely. But once you let go, it soars effortlessly into the sky. Similarly, when we release our attachments, we allow ourselves to experience true freedom and peace. Attachment often stems from our fear of loss or our desire for control. We become attached to people, possessions, or outcomes, believing they are essential to our happiness. However, this attachment only leads to suffering. Buddhist philosophy encourages us to detach ourselves from these cravings and aversions, to loosen our grip on the fleeting nature of life. Letting go doesn't mean we stop caring or become indifferent. It means we acknowledge that everything is impermanent, that clinging to the past or worrying about the future only distracts us from the present moment. By practicing detachment, we become more resilient and adaptable to life's ups and downs. One of the core teachings of Buddhism is the concept of impermanence, or anicca in Pali. This reminds us that nothing lasts forever, not joy, not sorrow, not even life itself. When we fully grasp this truth, we can embrace each moment with gratitude and acceptance. To let go of attachment, we must cultivate mindfulness, the practice of being fully present in the here and now. By observing our thoughts and emotions without judgment, we can gradually loosen the grip of attachment and find inner peace. The story of the Buddha's own journey to enlightenment illustrates the power of letting go. Siddhartha Gautama, a prince who renounced his wealth and worldly possessions, discovered that true happiness comes from within, not from external sources. He let go of his attachment to material wealth and desires, ultimately finding enlightenment under the Bodhi tree. In our modern lives, we can apply the lessons of detachment by decluttering our physical space and simplifying our lives. By letting go of excess possessions and commitments, we create room for what truly matters. Letting go of attachment also means forgiving ourselves and others for past mistakes. Holding on to grudges or regrets only weighs us down, preventing us from moving forward. By practicing forgiveness, we release ourselves from the burden of resentment and open our hearts to compassion. In conclusion, letting go of attachment is not easy, but it is essential for our spiritual growth and well-being. By embracing impermanence, cultivating mindfulness, and practicing forgiveness, we can free ourselves from the chains of attachment and experience true inner peace. So, let's take a deep breath, exhale, and let go of anything that no longer serves our highest good. Lesson 7: Cultivating Equanimity. Equanimity might sound like a big word, but it's a simple yet profound concept. It's about staying calm and balanced, no matter what life throws your way. Imagine you're standing in the middle of a storm, but you remain unshaken, like a sturdy tree with roots deep in the ground. Equanimity is like having a superpower that shields you from negativity. It doesn't mean you don't feel emotions. Instead, it means you don't let them control you. When someone tries to bring you down with their toxicity, equanimity helps you stay grounded and centered. Think of a calm lake reflecting the sky. No matter how strong the wind blows, the lake remains undisturbed. That's the essence of equanimity, inner peace amidst external chaos. Buddhism teaches us the importance of cultivating equanimity. It encourages us to embrace life's ups and downs with a steady heart. Instead of reacting impulsively to challenging situations, we learn to respond with wisdom and compassion. To cultivate equanimity, start by observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Notice how they come and go, like clouds drifting across the sky. By developing this awareness, you create space between yourself and your reactions. Practice mindfulness meditation to strengthen your equanimity muscle. Sit quietly and focus on your breath, letting go of any tension or resistance. As you breathe in and out, imagine yourself becoming more grounded and centered with each breath. Remember that equanimity doesn't mean suppressing your feelings. It's about acknowledging them without getting swept away by them. Allow yourself to experience joy, sadness, anger, and everything in between, but don't let them dictate your actions. When faced with toxic people or challenging situations, take a step back and pause. Instead of reacting impulsively, ask yourself, what would bring greater peace and harmony in this moment? Sometimes the most powerful response is silence or a kind word. Practice loving kindness towards yourself and others. Cultivate a sense of compassion and empathy, even towards those who may have hurt you. By nurturing these qualities, you create a shield of positivity that repels toxicity. Surround yourself with supportive and uplifting people who share your values. Build a community of like-minded individuals who inspire you to be your best self. Remember, you have the power to choose who you allow into your inner circle. Stay committed to your journey of self-growth and inner peace. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is equanimity. It's a lifelong practice that requires patience, dedication, and self-love. As you cultivate equanimity, you'll find that life becomes more vibrant and meaningful. Challenges become opportunities for growth, and toxic people lose their power over you. Embrace the journey with an open heart, and remember that you are stronger than you think. In the words of the Buddha, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Cultivate equanimity within yourself, and you'll discover a wellspring of peace and joy that flows from the depths of your being. So, my dear friends, let's embark on this journey together, nurturing equanimity, one breath at a time. As we cultivate inner peace, we create a ripple effect of positivity that spreads far and wide. Let's choose love over hate, kindness over cruelty, and equanimity over chaos. Together, we can create a world where toxic people no longer hold sway and compassion reigns supreme. Thank you for joining me on this adventure of self-discovery and transformation. Until next time, may you be blessed with equanimity and inner peace. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel, Wisdom Woven, for more inspiring content. Lesson 8: Responding with Kindness. Kindness is a beacon in the storm of toxicity. When faced with challenging people, responding with kindness can be the most powerful tool in our arsenal. It's not about being a doormat or allowing toxic behavior to continue unchecked. Instead, it's about choosing to respond with compassion and understanding. Imagine a coworker who constantly criticizes your ideas. Instead of reacting defensively or lashing out, respond with kindness. Understand that their behavior likely stems from their own insecurities or frustrations. By responding with kindness, you can defuse the situation and potentially even shift their perspective. Kindness isn't weakness, it's a strength. It takes courage to respond with warmth and empathy when faced with hostility. But in doing so, you not only disarm the toxic person but also cultivate a sense of inner peace and resilience within yourself. Buddhism teaches us the importance of cultivating loving kindness, metta, towards all beings, including those who may harm us. This practice involves wishing others well-being and happiness, regardless of how they treat us. By nurturing a heart of kindness, we break free from the cycle of negativity and create space for healing and transformation. Responding with kindness doesn't mean condoning or accepting toxic behavior. It means choosing to rise above it with grace and compassion. By maintaining our own integrity and values, we set a powerful example for others and create a ripple effect of positivity in our relationships and communities. In the face of toxicity, it's easy to succumb to anger or resentment. But kindness offers a different path, a path of healing and reconciliation. When we respond with kindness, we not only uplift others, but also uplift ourselves, fostering greater harmony and understanding in our interactions. It's important to remember that kindness begins with ourselves. Self-compassion is the foundation upon which we build our capacity to respond with kindness to others. By treating ourselves with gentleness and understanding, we replenish our inner resources and cultivate the resilience needed to navigate challenging situations. Practicing kindness is a choice we make in every moment, in every interaction. It's not always easy, especially when faced with hostility or negativity, but each act of kindness, no matter how small, has the power to create positive change in the world. Kindness is contagious. When we respond with kindness, we inspire others to do the same. We create a ripple effect of goodness that spreads far and wide, touching hearts and transforming lives. So the next time you encounter a toxic person, pause and ask yourself, how can I respond with kindness in this situation? Maybe it's offering a genuine compliment, extending a listening ear, or simply offering a smile. In the words of the Dalai Lama, be kind whenever possible. It is always possible. Let kindness be your guiding principle in dealing with toxic people, and watch as it transforms not only your relationships but also your own heart and mind. Lesson 9. Nurturing self-compassion. In the journey of dealing with toxic people, nurturing self-compassion is like planting seeds of resilience within ourselves. It begins with acknowledging our own worth and embracing our imperfections. Imagine yourself as a garden, where each flower represents a unique aspect of your being. Self-compassion waters these flowers, allowing them to bloom despite the storms around them. Recognizing your value. Start by acknowledging your inherent worth. You are deserving of love, respect, and kindness, irrespective of what others may say or do. Embracing imperfection. Understand that being imperfect is part of the human experience. Instead of criticizing yourself for your flaws, embrace them as facets of your unique journey. Practicing self-forgiveness. Forgive yourself for past mistakes and shortcomings. Holding on to self-blame only weighs you down. Instead, learn from your experiences and use them as stepping stones for growth. Offering self-kindness. Treat yourself with the same kindness and compassion you would offer to a dear friend. Speak to yourself with gentleness and understanding, especially during challenging times. Cultivating gratitude. Foster a sense of gratitude for the blessings in your life, no matter how small they may seem. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is abundant. Nourishing your body. Take care of your physical health by nourishing your body with nutritious food, staying hydrated, getting enough rest, and engaging in regular exercise. A healthy body supports a resilient mind. Setting healthy boundaries. Establish boundaries that protect your well-being and honor your needs. Saying no when necessary is an act of self-care, not selfishness. Surrounding yourself with support. Seek out the company of those who uplift and inspire you. Surrounding yourself with positive influences strengthens your resilience and reinforces your self-worth. Engaging in self-reflection. Take time to reflect on your thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Self-reflection fosters self-awareness, allowing you to identify patterns and make conscious choices aligned with your values. Practicing mindfulness. Cultivate mindfulness by bringing your attention to the present moment with openness and curiosity. Mindfulness helps you navigate challenges with clarity and equanimity. Celebrating your achievements. Acknowledge and celebrate your accomplishments, no matter how small they may seem. Celebrating milestones boosts your confidence and self-esteem. Learning to let go, release the need for perfection and control. Embrace the beauty of impermanence and surrender to the flow of life's ever-changing currents. Honoring your emotions. Allow yourself to feel your emotions without judgment or suppression. Emotions are messengers that convey valuable insights about your inner world. Seeking professional support. If needed, don't hesitate to seek support from a therapist or counselor. Talking to a trained professional can provide valuable guidance and perspective. Practicing self-compassion daily. Make self-compassion a daily practice. Set aside time each day to nurture yourself, whether it's through meditation, journaling, or engaging in activities that bring you joy. Forging a loving relationship with yourself. Cultivate a loving and compassionate relationship with yourself. Remember that you are your own greatest ally and advocate. Letting go of comparison. Release the urge to compare yourself to others. Your journey is unique, and comparing yourself to others only detracts from your own growth and fulfillment. Finding joy in simple pleasures. Find joy in the simple pleasures of life, whether it's savoring a cup of tea, basking in the warmth of the sun, or admiring the beauty of nature. Affirming your worth. Remind yourself daily of your worth and value. Affirmations such as "I am enough" and "I deserve love and happiness" can help reinforce positive self-beliefs. Embracing self-compassion as a way of life. Ultimately, nurturing self-compassion is not just a one-time practice but a way of life. Embrace it wholeheartedly and watch as it transforms your relationship with yourself and others. Lesson 10. The Power of Mindfulness. In the hustle and bustle of our daily lives, it's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of thoughts, emotions, and distractions. Yet, amidst this chaos, lies a profound tool that can transform how we navigate our interactions with toxic people: mindfulness. Mindfulness is the art of being present in the moment, fully aware of our thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment. It's about observing our experiences with curiosity and kindness, rather than reacting impulsively. Imagine encountering a toxic person who is trying to provoke you with hurtful words or actions. Instead of getting swept away by anger or frustration, mindfulness allows you to pause, take a deep breath, and observe the situation with clarity. By cultivating mindfulness, you develop a greater sense of self-awareness, allowing you to recognize when toxic behaviors arise within yourself and others. You become attuned to the subtle cues in your body and mind, enabling you to respond skillfully rather than reactively. Moreover, mindfulness fosters a sense of inner peace and calmness, even amidst challenging circumstances. It provides a refuge from the storm of negativity, allowing you to anchor yourself in the present moment and find solace within. In the teachings of Buddhism, mindfulness is considered a cornerstone of spiritual practice. It is cultivated through various techniques such as meditation, breath awareness, and mindful movement. Through consistent practice, mindfulness becomes a way of life, permeating every aspect of our existence. It empowers us to break free from the cycle of reactivity and cultivate a greater sense of equanimity and compassion towards ourselves and others. One powerful aspect of mindfulness is its ability to create space between stimulus and response. Rather than reacting impulsively to toxic behavior, mindfulness allows you to pause and choose a wise response based on clarity and compassion. Furthermore, mindfulness enhances our ability to empathize with others, as we become more attuned to their underlying motivations and struggles. Instead of taking their toxicity personally, we recognize that it often stems from their own pain and insecurities. By practicing mindfulness, we develop resilience in the face of adversity. We learn to surf the waves of life with grace and ease, knowing that our inner peace is not contingent upon external circumstances. In essence, mindfulness is a powerful antidote to the toxicity that pervades our world. It invites us to awaken to the richness of each moment, embracing life with open-hearted awareness and compassion. As you embark on your journey of mindfulness, remember that it is a practice, not a destination. Be patient and gentle with yourself, knowing that each moment offers an opportunity to cultivate presence and kindness. In the words of Thich Nhat Hanh, a renowned Buddhist monk and mindfulness teacher, mindfulness is the energy that helps us recognize the conditions of happiness that are already present in our lives. So, let us embrace the transformative power of mindfulness and weave it into the fabric of our being, one breath at a time. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of how smart people treat toxic people. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Wisdom Woven for more insights on cultivating wisdom and compassion in our lives. Until next time, may you walk the path of mindfulness with ease and joy. Conclusion. In wrapping up this journey through understanding how smart people treat toxic individuals, let's simplify the essence we've gathered. It's like this. In a world where toxicity can sometimes overwhelm us, wisdom becomes our guiding light. Think of wisdom as your trusted compass, pointing you towards the path of inner peace and clarity. You've learned that setting boundaries isn't about building walls. It's about nurturing healthy relationships. It's about recognizing your worth and valuing your well-being enough to say, "This is where I draw the line, and guess what? That's perfectly okay." In the grand tapestry of life, compassion is the thread that binds us all. It's about extending kindness not just to others but also to yourself. When faced with toxicity, compassion becomes your shield, protecting your heart from bitterness and resentment. Buddhism, with its profound teachings, offers us timeless wisdom. It reminds us of the impermanence of all things and the liberation found in letting go. By embracing Buddhist principles like mindfulness and equanimity, we equip ourselves with invaluable tools to navigate life's ups and downs with grace. Remember, dear viewer, you are the architect of your reality. You hold the power to choose how you respond to toxic people and situations. Instead of reacting with anger or frustration, choose love. Choose empathy. Choose understanding. As we bid adieu, let's embark on a collective journey of growth and healing. Let's spread the message of kindness far and wide, touching hearts and inspiring minds along the way. Together, we can create a world where toxicity has no place and compassion reigns supreme. So, dear friend, I invite you to take a moment now. Reflect on what you've learned. How will you apply these insights in your own life? How will you embody the traits of smart people in your interactions with others? Let's make a commitment together. A commitment to nurture positivity, cultivate empathy, and foster understanding. Let's choose wisdom over reaction, love over hatred, and compassion over indifference. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Wisdom Woven for more insightful content. Together, let's weave a tapestry of wisdom that illuminates the world. Until next time, may you walk the path of peace and compassion.